And we're live. I think I'm kind of overexposed, so hold on. So we take that later. So yeah, welcome to Meshmen Studio, and I'm very overexposed today, so I think I was messing with the light, so I might have to change that. But anyway, I'm gonna have a nice cup of coffee here and say hello. So Meshmen Studio is about texturing, VFX, cinematography, and news within the VFX industry. So yeah, we are live, and it's Sunday, and I'm pretty delayed because I've been out on actually a 40th birthday. So I just came back, just got my cup of Java going here, and it's damn good and hot, as Agent Cooper would have said. So if you see this on the rerun, consider subscribing, because then you get notified whenever. Let's go over there, and you get notified whenever I go live. So it's Sunday and Wednesday usually, and yeah, it's project based. I'm working on a asset, the Gatling gun that I'm recreating in the node graph. So yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna adjust the light slightly here because it's kind of blinding me. So hold on. It's still very hot. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's better. So I got this big light in my head. So yeah, so let's dive into this now and see if we have anyone here. So I'm kind of delayed, an hour or so delayed, 1.5 actually. But yeah, it's Sunday and had a lot of things to do, so let's dive into this. So I'm gonna start by caching some of my channels with breakpoints and stuff. So if we have someone in the chat, you can write something so I know that it's working. Let's see what's going on here. So yeah, this is the asset as usual. So I kind of added some tonality on the dirt there the last time in the crevices. And this fella, it's totally covered. I'm not sure why that happened. Must have been some I think that was like one of those problem areas where it was actually it was sharing a UV with something else that got. So yeah, let's look into it. So this asset is kind of slow to select stuff. And it has to do with a few things. when it's in shader mode, it's kind of expected. So let's look into this. I'm going to go to the node graph and start to take some of this. Dirt mask. I'm gonna see where I can, where I wanna cache from. So I want to work on the dirt mask further, but yeah, I have a few bake points hanging around here. So there's one. The oil, I guess from earlier here. The rubber I will probably leave today. So yeah, from this one and up, I think I want to work on the drips today and the oil, and I might add some extra. So I will bake it from here now, just to see that it's updated from there. So, while I baked this, I was making a few other type of material that's gonna come later. I made a new channel trailer. That's, maybe you have seen it already. I recorded some of what Meshmen and the Mara channel is about, and it's up on the blog. Pete. Hello! Yeah, it's been a nice day. I've been on a 40th birthday today, so I was kind of running late. But yeah, it's been a nice day with the celebrations. So let's see here. And yeah, how was your day, Pete? And let's see. So I want to add blotches, and that one goes into here, I guess. So yeah, I could, I'm gonna bake it from here as well to simplify stuff. Let's bake this one as well. No, not my 40th birthday, that was 5 years ago. But yeah, it was my girlfriend's friend's 40th birthday, so yeah. So let's bake this and dive into, I guess it's gonna be mainly about metal scratches and dirt updates today, I think. So I will probably bake as much as I can in different areas. So we have stud tabar, sorry if I can't pronounce your name correctly, but I still use layer system. It's from the chat. I still use layer system. Nodes looks too hard for me. So yeah, at first nodes can look hard, but I actually think it's it's harder to do some kind of material based texturing workflow and have it to update when you do it in a layered way, because then you have to share stuff and it gets really complicated. And you also, if you don't share it, like copy stuff from one place to the other, it's really hard to miss like miss the updates if you copy and paste stuff into layers or share, and it can be really complicated as well as if you want to do something that's kind of synced. So yeah, it's so let's a metal mask, metal material, I guess. So this one, rubber, I could actually bake all of this. Copy, let's see. I'm not sure if I ever pasted bake points before. I don't think, can I do that? Yeah, interesting. Just gonna bake all of this now. So in Jens Caffe's extension pack we have this, let's see, can bake all of, we have select all of them and go to scripts. Let's see where it is. No graph, bake points, bake selected, bake points. It's gonna go through them all there. But yeah, I guess back to layers versus node graph. I mean, it's I guess it's a good thing to learn the basics in a layer system, because that's something you can always fall back to. And I mean, for trivial stuff, I tend to use the layer system. Because it's, if I want to do like a mask or something really quickly, I don't maybe bother. But yeah, actually I kind of use node graph even for trivial stuff nowadays, because it's, I think it's nice to place my own nodes. It's kind of, I know where I have stuff. But I'm not forcing it on anybody, it's just the way I work, so. But I mean, there's a lot of studios around that don't really use the layer system either, or the node graph. I mean, it's starting to be adopted in facilities, but yeah. So now it's going through the bakes here. So there's a few people on the chat now, so welcome. I'm just baking some bake points here, because I'm gonna do gonna offload some of the system resources from some of the channels. So I'm going through here on the rubber material at the moment. So we see all the green ones here is bake points that has been baked. So we can, while it's baking there, and Pete is here. So Pete Patterson, in the chat. He's been painting along. We can look at his progress. So I have his page here, so let's take it up. So this is Pete Patterson. He's usually in the chat, and here's his progress on this asset. So this is his snow graph. It looks very neat and tidy here. Let's take a look. So he has a metal mask, dirt mask, and dirt color here, and some bakes, and he has also set up some blending here, similar. So yeah, this is. So I guess if there's interest, I could upload this to my blog, but you can download actually the assets from the Renderman forum. And Jens is also in the chat. Hello, Jens. So here's some of his progress, what he's doing. It's nice to see. So yeah, if you see this on the rerun and you want me to take a look, if you are painting along or something else you can maybe hook up in the live chat, and so we can take a look. But yeah, so the no graph here looks cool, and we have a base here for different materials, and this it's a nice start of a like wear and tear mask here. Yeah, cool. So let's see how we are going with bake points. It's baked there. Let's see. So decals I will probably leave. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Pete says he's still at video file. That's fine. So yeah, so let's take a look. I wanna go back to this one and see what we're gonna do today. Just let it load the shader here. I'm gonna browse for another HDR. This one is kind of, it's nice in some angles, but it's when it comes to this really like super contrasty light from that angle, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Let's browse for some of my HDRs here. Let's take this one and see how it is. It's a very bright one. Might be too. It's very uniform. So yeah, this sand color is way too yellow for me. I want to make it more. Yeah, that's almost like radioactive in that sense. Okay, so let's take a look at the dirt color. I think I was doing some grades here. Let's see what this does. And that's the seams there. Here's the grade of the body. Yeah, I think this is the the culprit for most of that. Let's go to the grade and take away some of the saturation there. It's kind of, and I think it got doubled up as well. Yeah, because I have my blotches. My blotches and the grade is kind of doubling up there. Let's see. So this one and the grade, I could probably combine those actually. Let's see. So my saturation, whoops, set it to 1. So that one was kind of a little too much there. What was going on? Oh, that was the mask for that one. Yeah, okay. So this one was my base. Oh, that was the color. Yeah. Okay, so I want to do something about this one. Just gonna do some room here. Let's see if I mess with the gamma a bit. Whoa, that went totally crazy there. I have to mess with the saturation a bit. That's a little better. But I guess I could do a general grade on this whole body as well. Let's see. It's a little on the dark side in some areas actually. What happens if I take away the mask? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do like that. And let's lift it. So I don't like this. The lines here is too abrupt. When you have something really close that just goes bunch up, it's just a mess. Okay, so black point, no, it's this one. So I want to do something there. Just lift the general impression a bit there. Let's see, that's linear. Okay, so let's take a look now in the shader. So I think I was doing stuff here. Let's disable that one. Let's go back here and see the difference. Yeah. Okay, so I think I will start now to add some extra blotches and stuff around the tires, for example. Let's see. It's a dirt mask. So where did I have my blotches? That's the drips. Just want to find something here. Inverted luminance. It's probably my best bet there. Painting. I like to take away the even if it's not necessary, but the saturation there. Just gonna add some more of this around the edges. So how's everyone in the chat? Having a good day? So I have a really busy weekend, but it's been fun. It's yeah, it was like birthday today. A friend of my girlfriend's 40th. Yesterday I was actually recording a few things for future episodes and other stuff for the channel. It's kind of funny to do, but it's gonna be more like a tips and tricks stuff. It's not gonna be live. And I was also recording kind of like a product review thing that's gonna come. I'm gonna try and do product reviews related to cinematography and gear in that on and off. It's fun to do stuff like that as well. Let's see. It's not gonna be that much up and on top here, but just want some. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have to take a look at why that one got dirty there. Not entirely sure what happened there. So Jens, how's it going with your extension pack? Do you have time to do your updates and stuff? If you're still in chat. So in the chat, someone tried Redshift render. No, I haven't tried it. Looks cool. So yeah, there's so many renderers now. I remember when I started, like, what is it, 18 years ago or so, it was like Renderman, and then we got Mental Ray there for a while and stuff, and then they all of a sudden exploded with renderers like everywhere. Everyone has a renderer now. It's crazy. It's fun times. Yeah, recording videos is a pain, especially if you wanna cover all your features, I guess. Not doing as I do, just do whatever I want. If you have a product, it's different. But yeah, do you have a really nice demonstration of your filters going in the stuff you have already? So this one, that's interesting. I have to, that one looks way off there. Let's add some here and there. Just to see how it looks. Yeah, is Redshift expensive, or is it free, or how does it work? Who makes Redshift? I haven't really checked it out. It's I've seen a lot of Redshift renders, but so I'm eagerly waiting for Renderman's next move. Yes, I own Renderman, and they will have this GPU mode, and that's kind of interesting. Kind of looking forward to see what that's all about. Because I have a decent GPU, so if it would help with my preview, it would be really cool. So yeah, Jan said in the chat he's been updating the default new graph network. Yeah. That's interesting. I want to see that. Yeah. Maybe that was too much. We'll see. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure. it's just random stuff here. Oh, there you can see thumbprints here. It's wow, large thumbs, or a small gun. I don't know. So, I mean, this one it's just for fun. I'm not really doing this any scientific. It's just for my own pleasure. So if this was a real asset, I would probably use more like reference and stuff. I'm just imagining stuff at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, interesting. It would be interesting to see that workflow you have, Jens, because I think the hardest part with the node system is naming and all of that. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm always interested to see how other people work, because I kind of, this one I haven't really been paying too much attention with naming stuff or doing anything that's kind of good in that sense. So it's kind of contained this asset, but yeah, if you come back like a few weeks later after a vacation or something, you might be lost if you have to go through all the nodes if you haven't named stuff. Yeah, interesting. Are you planning to release that network, Jens, that you're talking about as a demo scene or something? Guess it's gonna be crap coming up from the tires here. And also maybe some underneath there. Yeah, but it's always good to see other people's approaches. It's nice to see. I wonder if Foundry will ever come up with some kind of technique for doing materials in an easier fashion. I hope so, but I'm not sure what would be the best approach actually. I've been thinking about how you could do material-based stuff in the node graph. Some kind of, I mean, first off, just I guess supporting like multiple output from groups would be the first way to go to contain stuff more easily, and I think that's the main drawback at the moment. And I will also like when I build stuff like this, for example, you'll see here's a collection of things coming into a node. I would like to take all of those and collapse it so it becomes one node, and you can uncollapse it easily, so it like almost group it, but with another sense. Stuff like this, like 3 things hooks into one. I would like to be able to collapse things like this into one node, but then you can just shift click on it and it comes back again, something like that. I've seen other packages do stuff like that, and that would be really cool. It would make my workflow easier, I think. And because the node graph can become quite messy with stuff that's kind of just real estate. So yeah. Tigran, hello. How are you? audio notes. Yeah, that would be cool. Audio notes or anything. Let's see. I guess it's gonna be from the tires there. Some crap coming down again. Just want some random small stuff there. We actually have a mic at work. We both have mics and webcams in places. We have like headsets with microphones, so you could actually work with with the audio, built-in audio annotations in your node graph. Even if it will be scary to hear yourself speak about nodes, but I don't know. Can record yourself talking about the node in the webcam and say this one is for this node does this. So for people in the chat that's new here, I'm going live usually on Wednesday and Sunday. And today was a little bit, I got some stuff I had to attend to, so I started almost 1.5 hours later than my usual target, around 6 in Sundays. But yeah, that's how it is. Sometimes life just intervenes with your plans, and have to roll with the punches. And also, while we're at it, so we're a few more people here now, and Pete Patterson, he showed me his stab at this. So this is Pete Patterson. He's in the chat now. Can go back here, and here's some of his stuff. But he's also painting along here with in this asset. So he has started to hook up stuff here. So if you see this on the rerun, this is Pete Patterson following along, and it's cool to see. So he has started to work on a dirt mask here, some kind of, I'm not sure if this is a beginning of a dirt color or something. Yeah, it's fun to see. Let's see here. So I'm gonna take some oil stuff here and add quite a bit some of oil here and there now. Let's see. So I was thinking it's gonna be oil, guess, on this one. So if I take and isolate this one, So I want some kind of directionality there. And let's say that it's been coming from down here in the engine compartment. We don't see this part really that much, but let's see. Might see it in an angle or two there. It's been some kind of oil leak. Because this is not precision technology, it's a home built device, so yeah, it's not BMW standard or anything. Guess something there as well. So this one, my oil, it's also driving the shading components, because I've shared it here, and it's broadcast into for people that's not familiar with this. I broadcast the mask here, there I think, yeah, and I hooked it up to override the surface properties. So this one is the phase, this is the reflectivity of the oil, so it's more reflective than the surrounding, the edge color as well. And then we have the roughness. So that mask is hooked up to all of the surface properties here downstream in the actual material properties. So whenever I paint something in the mask, it's automatically updated in all the other places as well. So here's a problem when I didn't crease this one, so it's gonna be some error there. If I look at so I have a subdivision on this model. If I turn it off, so I kind of have to crease this edge onto the render object for it to work properly, or I should have inserted a few more edge loops, but I can crease this all the same instead, make a sharp crease onto that edge in the before I render it in Renderman. So that's why it looks like that. So I have a few problem areas on this asset where the UVs is not really that optimized, and yeah, I'm not redoing it now. It's an old asset. I've seen that some of the places on the gun has some stretching and stuff, so I could do that, but yeah, I'm not really gonna use it for anything. Okay, so let's see. What else? Maybe add some yeah, let's see, I wanna see this shader now. Should probably turn off that. Just give it a second here to Let's see, oil. It's, yeah. This map is, let's take something with more contrast. Let's see, this one is a little more contrast. The HDR for this one, let's see, yeah. Let's see, might did those. Not sure if my dirt is actually updating properly. Let's see. If I disable this. And my roughness. Let's see, where is my dirt mask, just to see that it's playing. Yeah, it is there, so it should be whatever I added there. Okay, so yeah, where did I add stuff? I add stuff up here. Yeah, it is there. It's just the albedo value or a color is a little muted maybe. But it, yeah, it kind of gives a impression of some drips. You can see it there. So let's take a look at this one. This one was very, could probably go in and break that up as well. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so I could probably just go heavier on the drips now. Let's do that. Let's go all in here now. Do we have anything else? Which one? Take another one with some more directionality in it. Ah, the tires. Needs good. Ah, I was on the wrong one. I was after the bake there, so not gonna be seen. Yeah. Yeah, the tires need some serious work here. It's almost clean here, that's awful. It's been out driving in the countryside. It's not something you would see driving around in your local neighborhood. Maybe So let's go. Yeah, let's go heavy here. Yeah, just gonna add some drips here and there now. I should just add some crap under here as well. Let's see this direction. So we have some weird stretching here. I'm not sure if it might be the subdivision and some baking maybe. Or I missed something, I have to check it out. So Pete, what's your end goal with are you gonna take it final or just gonna play around on your paint? Gonna render it as well or something on your asset? Maybe I'll take when I'm starting to get this incorporated into like go out and film a backplate and do something. When I do the actual look dev in Renderman, in the end might just film something and yeah, incorporate it with in HDR or something. Take a go to Parliament or Big Ben and film a plate when it comes driving next to a cab or something. Could be cool. Similar to what I did in the Renderman tutorials, but then it was New York. When I was in New York last year working on a movie, and so I had a day off or like an evening off, and I just took my camera and filmed some plates So yeah, following like a dog, that would be cool. So I might convert mine to a delivery droid. That's an idea I have. Take away the gun and add like, you know, like Amazon delivery, but with a droid thing coming and delivering packages. Something. Let's see. I guess it's gonna be oil residue around the barrels there actually. Can take let's make something like that. Or one at a time. Whoops, now I have this funky thing going. Sometimes it zooms out super small. It's very, when I have something selected and hit the A button, it zooms out so the asset is like in the distance. It's very annoying. I'm not sure why. This is something that's has happened to me on and off in assets. Like the camera start to act. I guess some kind of residue, like splatter from the actual barrel somehow when it rotates onto themselves. So I also have this strange, I took away the dirt inside of the barrels, and I see I also have this issue with creasing there onto the edges, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's a really bad UV seam, and I think when I modeled this model like 6 years ago or something, I didn't model it for really being subdivided or creased at all. Or not the best subdivision modeling, at least. So yeah, I have some areas there that's kind of funky. Just gonna add around here. Let's see, it's gonna be some chaos here with drops. It's shooting and rotating, so I guess it's gonna be stuff happening. I think I will just mirror this now. So let's go and copy and paste the patches for this. Copy, paste. And let's see the copy, paste. So the UV layout here is kind of strange, to say the least. I'm not sure what I was doing there. It was like very mixed, but yeah. So let's see, oil, I guess, yeah, underneath here it could be oil there. And so we have oil there as well. This one really is dirty there. Interesting. I'm gonna add some random oil onto this one as well. Let's look in with this one. Whoops. Take something else here that's not so. Let's take this one. Just want some more lonely stuff here and there. So I guess if this one is rotating, it's gonna be more right underneath that area. Could do with a build up even. Something larger there. So it's kind of rotating there, so let's try that, and same goes on this side. Top. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Let's go back to the shader. Okay, so we have some blotches there going down. Yeah. So I guess I have to tweak the IOR on this one and maybe even bump it slightly in the end. If it's like oil that's been, let's see the barrels, what happened to those. It's not that visible now. Guess it's gonna be a little different when I render it. If I go to the oil properties and see, mess with this. So the face. This one is what's the reflectivity. That's gonna increase it. Just set it to white now, just to overcrank this. So it's seen there. So this is the, like the, how much it's facing the camera in the reflectivity. So in Renderman you can set either IOR or the artistic mode and the Pixar surface. So I set the artistic mode, so I have two reflectivity, one that's the face and one that's the edge color. So but in the AI shader you can't really have that, so I just have to visualize with one specularity, or I could set the IOR, but yeah. So I also have this edge phase, and that's the edge is usually like the grazing angle 90 degree it's set higher than the face ratio for the reflectivity. So let's look here. Yeah. So I was thinking maybe I should add some more scratches here and there as well. Let's take a look at the metal mask. Let's see, because I have, let's take some of this. This one is way too, let's take linear. Okay, so take away the bake point there. Seams, add scratches. So yeah, I'm gonna add some more from here and there. But first off, I will probably just put the bake point there. And bake everything up to there. So yeah, I wish the bake points was a little faster than they currently are. Hello, Richard Moss. How are you? Good to have you here as well. So yeah, if you see this, I've been mentioning the bake point a few times. The bake points can be quite slow actually compared to baking regular. And Richard says, do you paint your mask in 16-bit within your... So yeah, usually yes, I kind of paint everything in 16-bit. And the images that I paint with can be anything. So because I just tweak them to whatever values I want. But usually if you paint your masks, you might want to clamp them before you export if it's 16-bit, because you don't want, usually you don't want values above 1 or below 0 in masks, because that can be kind of strange for the renderer to have something that's like beyond your legal values. Okay, so I just want to add some scratches now here and there. And it's gonna be, see, my paint buffer is all wonky. You can see I'm not sure if you can see it, but if I zoom out, the paint buffer, if I scale the no graph, if it's zoomed in and paint around, you don't see it, but if I'm now gonna paint something, it's gonna end where the paint buffer is. So then we have to reset the paint buffer. That's something that bugs me, because when I have for example, a few docked palettes and rearrange stuff, the paint buffer usually is, have to reset it. Let's see, painting. Okay. So, okay, I'm just gonna take the body now here. Go a pass around this again, and I guess, yeah, the tires there, it could be, need some love. Okay, let's see here. Oops. Let's see, which one should I take? Scuff is kind of good, but it's a little directional. Maybe if I do like this. Let's see. actually. Just gonna see what I have here. Alt Shift plus, just gonna grade this. Can try the contrast. Okay, I'm just gonna go around the edges now with something kind of sharp here. Some dents and smaller chips. Whoa, this one looks terrible. What was I doing? Very uneven distribution there. I could use actually use this line in the actual image there to pick some of that, but some kind of directionality there. So now we have this funny thing with my paint. Reset. I can't rotate it. Why is that? Never get to the bottom of this because it just give me a hard time. Can rotate it there. Oops. Is it caps lock? No. What's going on? Win. This is so annoying. Has something, let's see, preferences. Shortcuts. Like when I hit B now, it doesn't bake as well. Left, something is pressed. I'm not sure what it is. What's going on? Is something... Whoa. What could that be? Let's see. I think I have to save and quit. It's like something is pressed. Is my Wacom going bananas? Let's see. Hold on. I just have to save here. That's something wrong with my config at the moment. It was like some button was pressed, but I couldn't find anything. My mouse is not pressed. My Wacom was working. So I don't know what was going on there. Whoa. Okay. Back to this. Okay, which one was it? Yeah, let's see how long this is gonna work now. So yeah, I really have to find out. No, now I can't rotate this. What's going on? Let's see, shortcuts. My mouse. Win. So something is it's not working at the moment. Sorry. Whoa! It just gives me all kind of strange things. I can... No. I think I have to restart my computer or do something, or I have to abort this live stream. What else can it be? It's like something is pressing... Let's take another Wacom pen, see if it works. No. It's something, I think my my keyboard has gone bananas on me or something, because my keystrokes doesn't work. Let's see. It doesn't bake, doesn't do anything. Let's switch to Swedish. Okay, so I don't know what to do now. I think we have to call this a day, and I have to restart the machine somehow and see what's going on, because something is really funky. So sorry about this, and I guess, yeah, it has to be a short one today. Technical difficulties, I can't do anything at the moment. Can rotate my asset, and that's kind of it. So I have to debug my keyboard Wacom or something. Something has gone amiss today. So yeah, I guess we have to get back on this on Wednesday. Yeah, and thanks for sticking out for me, and sorry for the technical difficulties, but yeah, I can't do anything at the moment. Just doesn't work. So yeah, see you on Wednesday or next Sunday. So hold on, I have 2 machines, at least my streaming machine is working. So thanks for this live stream tonight, and sorry for my technical difficulties that make me cut this short. But if you see this on the rerun next time, I will make sure my Wacom or whatever it was that was giving me a hard time is working better. So yeah, and consider subscribing to my channel, and see you in the next live chat, or yeah, or whatever. If you see this on rerun, you might watch something else. Bye bye.